check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. We got some breaking news. I don't know how breaking it is. I just got back from picking the girls up from the airport. They back here. And I seen EJ boxing live, and I checked boxing scene. I'm like, damn, Dillian Whyte popped hot. He didn't get caught by VADA, the WBC Clean 365 24/7 boxing clean program. He got caught by UCAD. And let me tell you about how scandalous UCAD is. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. You're not going to miss another video. But I do appreciate everybody for checking the channel out. Shout out to all my UK boxing fans, man. I definitely appreciate you guys, man. A lot, man. I just want to say that. But Dillian Whyte has tested positive for one or more banned substances according to Boxing Scene. I linked that article in the description. He's it's still up in question because his B sample come back and it could be a negative. So it's still, he's still pursuing pretty clean until the B sample come, but it's rare that the B sample come back clean. Now, he was caught by UCAD, not VADA. Now, right here just shows some more inconsistencies about VADA. How did UCAD administer a drug test? And that's the United Kingdom Drug Association, whatever it's called. They drug testing program that all they British fighters are a part of. How did UCAD catch something that VADA didn't? Now, let me tell you something about the 365 program at VADA. It ain't really 365 VADA drug testing program. And VADA does not necessarily always do the drug testing for the program. All right. Boxing ADE, he's from the UK. And he got a really good channel. Check him out. He did a video on this about this year or last year, I think it was, about how one of his guys over there asked VADA on Twitter, did you administer the drug test for a fight? And VADA said the testing was complete. They said, no, we did not administer the drug test. And VADA hires third-party companies to do the drug test when you can't afford the money for VADA to actually do the drug test. So when VADA announces, Earl Spence or, Dillian Whyte or Canelo or Lamont Peterson or, Floyd or whoever it may be completed the drug testing program versus Jesse Vargas, Daniel Du Bois, whoever it may be, it doesn't necessarily mean they did the drug testing. They could have hired a third party for a cheaper rate to do the testing and still call it VADA. Okay, so VADA is not really is not catching drug offenders. I'm glad this story came. I'm hurt that he tried to cheat the game, knowingly and unknowingly. Right now, it's alleged until that B sample come back. We'll know, but this just shows you that the VADA drug testing program is shit, and I've been preaching that for quite some time. They don't test these dudes 365. If Canelo was in the 365 drug testing program, why would they only test Canelo in the beginning? When he got to Colorado and San Diego, the first time they tested Canelo, he got popped versus Triple G. The original second fight, he was still in Mexico. They never tested Canelo in Mexico. They always waited for him to get to San Diego or Colorado Springs. But UCAD is really at fault here. Okay, UCAD alerted with the BBC of boxing, whatever it's called, Eddie Hearn Matchroom, Dillian Whyte, and the whole nine. That now, I don't know if Oscar Rivas and his team, his promoter, knew, but UCAD let them know that Dillian Whyte had popped hot before the fight. A July 17th test came back hot. Now, the first time before I read the story, the first thing I thought was, damn, they got to find a better way to get these positive drug tests in before they fought. And I read the article, and apparently they was alerted of it. So Dillian Whyte knew going into the Oscar Rivas fight that he had been popped, or his team had been alerted. He knew he had popped. He's a second offender right now. He's a repeat offender. He was banned by UCAD for something he got from GNC. Apparently, they saying over there. So he's a repeat offender. If this is, this test holds up. And UCAD and the BBFC, I forgot what they say. They let the fight go on. They should be, Oscar Rivas should sue the whole operation. They said no contest if this holds up in the B sample. He should get that L off his record, and he should sue UCAD. Now, here goes some more history for UCAD a lot of people don't know. UCAD, I believe, allegedly popped Tyson Fury like a few months. I want to say 6 months. I can't really remember. They allegedly popped Tyson Fury, and I use allegedly to secure myself. They allegedly popped Tyson Fury 6 months before the Klitschko fight, or at least before the Klitschko fight. And they knew that he tested positive before the Klitschko fight. Him and Huey Fury tested for the same drug. It's the Nadadraw, same drug James Toney was popped for after he had an injury. I read about that the other day. The excuse was they ate wild boar, right? Tyson Fury fights Vladimir Klitschko. Then he acts crazy. He started saying, I'm a drunk, playing with his nose. All that drunken mental illness was a cover-up because he was going to get suspended and stripped for failing the UCAD test. And when he came back, he told me he retired. He had tested positive, him and his cousin. Now, what they did for Fury, I don't know what happened with Huey, but Tyson Fury, they backdated his suspension. So the 2 years he took off, that was his suspension. Now, he tried to go to court with the UCAD and say it was unfair. Bullshit. Okay? Bull job. It was malarkey. He tested positive. You know? I think it was the same thing James Toney tested positive for. And they played the mental health card. And that's why he didn't want to rematch Vladimir Klitschko. Because he knew he was going to get stripped and he was going to get popped. And they played the role and they ended up settling and saying they backdated the suspension for 2 years. It was the greatest cover-up in boxing I've ever seen. That we know of. So the UKAD is routinely, well, it's not them. It's the British Boxing Board of whatever it is, governors, whatever they call it. It's them that's doing this. UCAD are alerting the people need to be alerted, and they still going through, and the British Board of Governors still letting them let the fights go through. If Oscar Rivas didn't know about this, it's a huge lawsuit versus Matchroom. It's a huge lawsuit versus the UK. You know what? He can have life-changing money, man. If he wasn't alerted, or his promoter wasn't alerted about the situation, and Dillian Whyte acting like he really won fair and square, knowing that he already knew they should have notified him first that he popped hot, not his manager, promoter. They should have notified him. You know, but it doesn't surprise me. He's a repeat offender. So what's his suspension? 2-3 years now? Wilder, let's go Wilder. Now you got popped. So ain't no Wilder fight. You did all that ducking of Luis Ortiz for 2 years, for a year or two. You turned down 2 title eliminators. You fought Lucas Brown, didn't fight Ortiz, knowing you had to fight 2 title eliminators as the silver champion. You know, Eddie Hearn told Dan Rayfield that they was going to be fighting Ortiz in the title eliminator last July, same day as Mikey and Robert Jr. For a side note, I think it was. And they end up the next day announcing he fighting Joseph Parker. Then Dominic Breazeale say, okay, I put my mandatory status online in December versus you. You know what I'm saying? And he chose to go fight Derek Chisora instead of fighting Dominic Breazeale on Fox, or they're making that fight. So 3 times I count he ducked title eliminators or a mandatory eliminator that would have gave him a mandatory shot. You know, and now this. You know, do I feel bad for the guy? Hell no. I did want to see Wilder ice, baby. Now he can't blame Vada in the WC 365 program for that. This is his own country that did this. But come on, why Vada ain't catching drugs cheap? So this Vada testing is bullshit. Remember when I was telling people, oh, Errol was doing USADA? And I was saying that, and people said, Vada the platinum blotter is malarkey. Vada can't even catch drug cheap. So really, when they do Vada testing, you ain't even getting the results. You still at you might be at an unfair disadvantage. All the fighters out there, all the people saying, oh, Pacquiao should sign up for Vada 14 weeks. And this is why Andy Ruiz shouldn't go to the UK and fight Anthony Joshua. Imagine if Anthony Joshua pop hot by Vada, the UK. All Eddie Hearn got to do is say some money. You think going to pop their biggest star over there? Hell no. That's why he looked like Superman in the UK. And he looked like Powder Puff. He looked like Mojo Jojo in America. This is more validity. If I'm Andy Ruiz, I'm not going over there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't playing fair. You know, people, if Oscar Rivas didn't know about this, and I don't know if he did or not, or didn't know, he had an uphill battle, man, I'm suing everybody. And I'm Andy Ruiz, I'm not going over there. Y'all not playing fair. But y'all project and say, oh, Americans get popped because we got tougher drug testing than y'all too. You know, Dillian Whyte to get popped, he a pawn in the game. You think they really letting the Frotches and the Eubank seniors and they letting, you know, Anthony Joshua go down, man? Eddie Hearn to get a farm to keep that under safe. But hey, it is what it is, man. Appreciate everybody. You know, they probably say they notify Oscar Rivas, but I doubt it. But I got that Hooker Ramirez prediction video. It was a half-ass. I apologize. I'll get a chance to do footage, but also I know I let you guys know I'm picking the video. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests. You want to make a donation, share the video, donation link in the description as well too. Check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing to 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. Website, promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Our description, get the 18% off. Y'all know what the business is. Goodfellow Sports TV. One time for the one time. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.